In California, one incident ended with the hospitalization of a 16-year-old San Fernando Valley student who remained unnamed in a report from ABC News because his family feared the backlash that they would get for speaking out. And in Indiana, two Hmong men were denied a hotel room out of fear of coronavirus. Nationwide, Asian Americans experience blatant and subtle microaggressions involving social exclusion, racism, and fear-based backlash. Asian Americans have also reported that even sneezing or coughing can trigger harassment and violence. A friend of mine, Clarissa, decided to test this theory out in her own life, and what happened when she did was actually terrifying.
Hey, I'm Clariza Adao, born and raised in the one and only Chicago. I work for the AmeriCorps and I identify as a Filipina American. During the pandemic, I'm like Chinese passing, so everywhere I went, like, everyone was scared of me, right? The start of the pandemic was probably around March and April. So I've noticed, like, I came back to U of I for unofficial. I was just there to visit my sister, and I remember vividly going to the Marketplace Mall, and I noticed that the townies, they're not the most well-rounded, open-minded people as it is. But like that day, I noticed that they were very, very different. Like they were scrutinizing me for some odd reason, right? So like everywhere I went, like everyone was looking at me, like everyone looked at me with disgust. I was very frustrated about it. And I remember vividly, like one of the incidents was like I went into the Target bathroom, right? And like I come out of the stall, wash my hands, and then another woman comes out. It was a white woman. I think she was an elderly white woman. And she just looks at me at disgust and watches me the whole time as I'm washing my hands. So I'm here like, you're really you're seriously looking at me, making sure I wash my hands, but you can't even wash your hands for at least 21 seconds? Like, what is that, you know? And I even wrote an article about it. It's called Being an Asian American During the COVID-19 Pandemic Means Facing Constant Xenophobia. Yes, a long title. Check it out one day. It's from Odyssey. And I basically talk about xenophobia, how the pandemic induced that in terms of the Asian community, and like how Asians did react to this. Like I saw in my feed, like a lot of Asian Americans did not know how to react to people discriminating against them. It's so unfortunate because again, not enough Asian Americans talk about social issues, or again, they're lumped into the model minority, so they never really dealt with that before until March or April, you know?